Hello and welcome. I'm Dr. Jack Bowman, Director of the Mind Plus Muscle Institute, where athletes perform best when it matters the most. And with me tonight is Ed Hoffman. Hi, Ed.
Hi, nice to see you.
It's a pleasure to have you in the interview here tonight. Ed has put together a wonderful program, the Power Advantage program here in Lido Beach that runs through 5 weeks in the summer.
Correct.
And I had the opportunity tonight to work with his group of volleyball players. And we wanted to ask Ed for some of his input to share with the volleyball players out there who would be interested in attending this wonderful opportunity to perform at your best as a player, learning all the different physical skills. And also tonight, we introduced the mental skills.
Right, absolutely. What I was excited to introduce to my athletes was the opportunity to learn certain skills where they can use the different techniques that you presented to them so they can improve their mental ability, which would absolutely translate into improved physical performance on the volleyball court. You know, I know the importance of it. I think it's oftentimes neglected by coaches just because they aren't familiar with it.
Exactly.
Which I was so excited for you to come here and do the hour-and-a-half presentation with the athletes, and you went through the program that you created, which is a great program.
Perform Like a Star program.
Perform Like a Star program, and the 5 key points that you outlined, and you gave them the handout so they can refocus both at practice and at competitions and tournaments. So tonight was a great success.
How important is it for the athletes to put the time in to do the mental work, the mental exercises to build their mental skills?
Well, I think it's like anything else, and I know they can relate to what we were talking about tonight in terms of repetition, because when they want to improve the physical performance, which we work on in the clinic here, the vertical jump, the speed, agility, quickness, if they were to just do that once for an hour and a half and then not practice it again, they would be, and they understand, they'd be sore for a day, and then there would be no improvement in their overall performance. If they practice the serving, the setting, the spiking, blocking for an hour and a half, with that repetition following it, they wouldn't improve. So I know that they understood about repetition, and what was great here is we put the introduction together, you did, of course, and presented your program for an hour and a half, but the follow-up will be the next 5 weeks, sending them out the 5 or 10-minute homework assignments, if we want to call them that, to help reinforce the concepts that were taught, those 5 key components of your program, and that allows for repetition. And of course, they're going to have that program once our 5-week, my clinic is over 5-week. That is something they can continue to work on and think about. And repetition is, as anyone knows, is key to success. Some athletes might need to refer to these things more often than others. Or if there's a tournament coming up where there's going to be some college coaches, they're recruiting them and they're feeling some pressure. This is a great time for them to take out the information that you brought to them, as well as the worksheets, and that's something they can continue on through their high school careers. And many of the athletes that come here go on to play college volleyball, which it's undoubtedly going to be a resource that the serious athlete will want to continue to hold on and reinforce, because there's no doubt they all understood the importance tonight of these mental skills and how important it is towards overall success.
This was a terrific group. When you said they all appreciated it, I had such a great feeling working with them. I want to thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to work with this terrific camp and your program, and I hope that perhaps you can work more going forward.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it, and the athletes tonight were so fortunate. I hope they realize that. I believe they do. So fortunate to have you come in here, because sometimes in life you just happen to meet some people that have a profound effect on the direction you take. I truly believe this was an opportunity for them to have a great opportunity to change their lives, especially their athletic performance as they get older, for the better. So I really appreciate I know the effect that you had on the athletes tonight.
Thank you so much, Ed.
Okay.
And thank you, and I hope that this presentation will be helpful for you going forward. Good night.